Are you striving for that all-important but oh so impossible to achieve work-life balance? My name is Anna Lundberg. I'm the founder of One Step Outside, author of Leaving the Corporate 9 to 5 and host of the Reimagining Success podcast. And work-life balance is one of those phrases that gets tossed around a lot. It's something we're all striving for. Certainly a lot of big companies have started paying lip service to it, at least over the last few years, if not actually decade or so. And yet I think all of us are still quite struggling to get there, and I think we never will. For me, it's really an artificial dichotomy. It doesn't even make sense to me as a phrase, because it's basically putting work on one side versus life. And that's not the case. We don't have work over here and life over there. Work and life aren't on some kind of equal footing. Work is a part of life. It's an important part of life, but nonetheless, it's only one part of life. And if you know me, if you've been following me for a while, you may have heard me talk about my model of looking at the so-called 5 L's, which looks at your wellness and well-being, your development, your growth, your relationships, your career and impact, because again, work is a part of your life, and also fun and spontaneity and random things that let you enjoy your life. So for me, it's not about work over here really pushing against life and it's a constant battle and you have more life or more work. Who gets to decide what those proportions are? How do you even measure those? And again, it doesn't make sense because work is a part of life. It's not something that's separate that you can somehow put on a balance. So for me, the term work-life integration has been more powerful and more meaningful for me and my clients. So that's around integrating work into life. And of course, working for yourself, designing your own business is what can allow you to do that. If you have a very generous and forward-thinking boss, then hopefully you can really manage your full-time employment or part-time employment flexibly as well. But ultimately you get the freedom and autonomy and flexibility from being your own boss. And so work-life integration is all around, first of all, enjoying your work. So I've talked about the ikigai concept before. I enjoy my work, I do an amazing job, and it's really fulfilling, but also then enjoying and finding my personal life fulfilling and finding a blend of that. This isn't about the blurred boundaries of working all the time and, you know, checking your email in the weekends and working on holiday and taking breaks during the day, although that can be an important part of your day as well. But it really is about creating that blend, that integration of work as a part of life, showing up, being wholeheartedly yourself in your business, not having to perform, not having to be a different person in the working life and your personal life. And again, just making it work. I almost want to use the word seamlessly, but I also want to laugh at that because of course it's never going to be seamless, whether we are traveling the world or have young children or whatever, but it's about making it work in a way that's as ideal as possible, I guess, for ourselves, for our partners, for our families, for our children, for our way of life. So if you're interested in learning more about this idea of work-life integration, I will be talking about this over the coming weeks. What is it? Why don't we have to work the 9 to 5 anymore? Why is working harder not the answer? And so on. Why taking care of yourself is taking care of your business. Do check out the podcast. So subscribe to the Reimagining Success podcast over on iTunes or your favourite podcasting app, and you'll get the new episode every Thursday. And this week, again, we're looking at why work-life balance is a myth. So enjoy that episode and I'll see you back here next week. Bye for now.